All right, welcome to the last little video tutorial here for um, doing transformations of quadratics. Now we're gonna try and do one more. Let me just get my pen tool going here. This has got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm gonna try and do a couple here. We've done each of these, so it shouldn't be too scary, but sometimes when we see it all together, it looks a little scary. Um, if I scroll down a little bit, I don't know if I can fit all this on. No. I'll just look at this stuff up here. So we can tell right from here, this number up here, remember, moves it up or down. So this means I'm going to take my y equals x squared, which looks something like this, and I'm going to open it in Desmos, and I'm going to move it up 1. Remember, the number in the bracket does opposite what we would think. So because there's a minus here, it's going to move it to the right 2. So I'm thinking it's going to be to the right 2 and up 1. Let me change my color to red. And I'm going to do a super sketch right here. And then I'm going to show you during using Desmos that we're right. And make it look a little bit more accurate, because right now that's not super good. Same with here. We got a bunch of stuff going on. First, I'm going to start off by graphing y equals x squared. With these, we always start off by graphing y equals x squared. So, y equals x squared, I'm going to try and hit minus 1, 1, 0, 0, and then come back up. I kind of missed 1, 1, but there's the idea. So, now when I graph something, this new big one, the plus 2 is going to move it to the left 2. The minus 5 is going to move it down 5. So I'm going to put this point right here before I do anything else. That's where my vertex is. Right here where it says, what is the vertex? I can get the vertex from these two numbers. If I look at this one, right 2, up 1, 2, 1 is the vertex. So if I were to write that, I would put brackets, because it's a point, 2, comma, 1. This vertex would be minus 2, minus 5. So we can figure that out right from the thing there. Right from the equation. Minus 2, minus 5. I don't know if it deleted my minus. There we go. Okay. So, now, this 2 out in front is going to make it 2 times skinnier. So instead of over 1, up 1, it's going to be over 1, up 2. Over 1, up 2. And there it is. There is my transformation of my quadratic. And I'm done. You should always put arrows on the end. I know I've been skipping that just because I'm using a mouse. It's a little bit trickier, but that's it. That is it. That is how quick this is. Let me switch back and do the last one here. Again, all this we can verify on Desmos. We'll do that in a minute. This one's got a minus. So down here where it says direction of opening, we've been skipping that. This one's positive. This one should open up. I'll just draw an arrow pointing up. This one opens up. This one, though, over here, because of this minus out in front here, this one's going to open down. The vertex. Now this one's a little bit tricky. There's nothing in brackets. So if I start off and I graph y equals x squared, which looks like this. I'm really good at it. Well, not on here, but I'm really good at drawing y equals x squared. Now, this plus 6 is going to move it up 6. So I'm going to take it and move it up here. Now there's no brackets. There's no number in the brackets, and there's no brackets. So I'm not moving it left or right at all. I'm just going to leave it right here. Now that minus is going to make it open down, and instead of over 1, up 1, it's going to go over 1, down 3 because of the 3. Normally it would go over 1, down 1, but because of that 3, it's going to be skinnier too. So 1, 2, 3, right here, and right here. And so there we go. Ugh. Okay, doesn't look that nice, but let's check it out on Desmos to make sure what I'm telling you is correct, even though we all know I'm going to be correct. But here we go. There's my y equals x squared. My next one, I've got some brackets here. I've got a -2, right? Moved it to the right. And then we've got a +1, up 1, boom. There we go, right there in our picture. Awesome, there's our first one. We should draw it more accurate like how it's looking on Desmos here, but yeah, do as best as you can. Now, this one's got a lot going on. Let me add it all in here. We've got our y equals x squared. We've got our, whoop, hang on 1 second. We have got 2 out in front. There we go. We've got a +2 in here now. And now we've got, so it almost looks right, scared me for a minute. But then we've got a -5. So let me zoom out a little bit here. And there we go. That looks pretty close to what we've got over here. Moved over 2, down 5, skinnier. There we go. Now we'll double check the last one here. We've got a minus, so there's no brackets in this one. So I'm going to delete the brackets. Oops. We need the x still. Instead of a 2, there is a 3. It's a -3, which flips it upside down. But it's a +6, not a -5. +6. There we go. We took our y equals x squared, moved it up 6, flipped it upside down, and made it skinnier by a factor of 3, which is what I was trying to draw there. Again, vertex for this one would be x is at 0, y is up at 6, so 0, 6. That's it. We're putting all these things together. See if you can do the bottom. There's 3 more down there. It does. It shouldn't be any trickier with those fractions. If you're having problems, let me know. The fractions, remember, just make it wider. All right, good luck.